threat. Wouldn't be able to CS into a Skye who has so much range, but currently the CS is dead even. There isn't really an advantage being won yet, and that's due to Youngju's creation.
T-Tigers goes in, goes very, very low. However, Max Green trying to get some couple of chains down. That was a triple A from T-Tigers, but going extremely low. Might get popped into passive, he's not careful. Oblivion comes out, doesn't quite sleep. Max Green, they jump straight back in. A core charge onto Joe. Might signal first blood. DNZio picks it up with a basic attack. Tribe with one on the board.
This is the real problem with Lyra, but she is going for a fountain. It's a massive fountain advantage for Tribe. They're not done yet.
They're not done yet. Crystal Sentry is going to join the fight. Also, T-Tigers did manage to steal away that front camp.
It was fountain advantage, Dalsy. It was definitely part of the reason. Yeah, very classic starting item for the build on Skye. It's one of the reasons Skye does so well. Oh, T-Tigers.
T-Tigers going extremely aggressive with the Prime Directive. Creation will end up jumping out into the fray. Tribe already asserting their dominance. This is exactly what we saw yesterday coming up against Cloud9. T-Tigers owning the front two camps of Ace Gaming.
Ember is the most obvious there. Creation trying to go to the shop, but Tribe won't allow it here. They might even look just to fight now. Max Green is level 6.
Yeah, he is level 6, but Tesla's caught out. Just get pulled back in. There's the trespass. In fact, he's stunned up, blocked off with the Prime Directive as well. Jumps straight in, and that'll be DNZio picking up his second kill. Youngju going fairly low as well.
Zio is the weapon power Skye god. That death from above cut off the escape for the Samuel. Poison Shiv, like Dalsy just mentioned, being so important at reducing healing from Lyra. Samuel sustain. And look at this, early game pressure, Dalsy.
One of North America's best. You're starting to see T-Tigers have a field day.
Max Green going fairly low. Youngju also, however, Sigil there to heal him up and into the fray from Creation to get out of combat. Tribe right now, 3 members in the lane. Luckily enough, Ace Gaming do have that minion candy to actually push the lane up to stop Tribe forcing this turret.
Really dominant late game jungler is Samuel, but right now he doesn't quite have the damage to be able to go against T-Tigers and Max Green. Gonna try and steal this away. Not quite able to though. Where will Tribe go?
Still T-Tigers going very low. There's the Prime Directive. Youngju goes over the wall with the passageway. There comes the Death from Above also. T-Tigers going extremely low. Now Youngju is just moving forward. T-Tigers goes in, pops the ultimate. Tassa in a lot of trouble. Core charge. Explosion doesn't hit anybody. There's the Oblivion though. Will come out. Doesn't quite sleep them, but the massive torment comes in. Creation doesn't quite save Youngju just yet. Max Green going fairly low. Crystal Sentry in the fray as well. T-Tigers. Max Green. They're getting chewed alive. Creation stays alive with a Serpent's Mask, but it's DNZio turning this fight around for Tribe. Is he going to be able to take out Sentry? He does in the end as well. Ace and Tribe trade 2 for 2.
Is a battle, and we're into another fight.
Straight into another battle. Tausi as Ace do lose one member. Tassa is down. They go for the turret die. Death from Rub comes down and just misses Creation. They are going to be able to secure the first turret of the game, however.
Interesting to talk about DNZio. He came in last year as kind of almost the rookie of last year. He's been in Vainglory for so long. Whoa, we got a fight breaking out.
Torment comes out, it's actually going to stun Tassa. There's the Prime Directive, he's going solo. DNZio, Surrey strikes backwards. T-Tigers and Max Green are going to chase Youngju. Doesn't quite hit the Prime Directive, but Creation, all that time, was up and left alone in the lane, does take the turret.
Yeah, so at this point, Ace Gaming would argue that securing that turret is worth trading.
Not only that, Max Green's got an Echo online now. Tribe spot Youngju actually going back. They're going to focus down this turret, and even Creation had to actually use into the fray to get out of any danger. Tribe knock the second one off the board. Prime Directive in for T-Tigers. Core charge onto Tassa as well. Crucible's going to block them up. Bless a nice Oblivion. Isn't going to quite sleep anybody as a Crucible does good for Ace Gaming. He's still alive. They trade 1 for 1. Tassa and Creation spinning to win, and now it's only DNZio. Can he kite back quick enough? He manages to find the 2-piece, and now it's only Creation stands in his way of an ace. DNZio, the lane god. 20 breaking point stacks. DNZio with the double kill. Tribe with the ace.
That was a massive engage by T-Tigers, but he didn't use his ultimate. He went down. But
he's stacking up this health here. It is a massive problem for Ace Gaming how quickly they are getting burst down. Lyra on 2 point. Oh, Max Green. This guy's pretty good at Vainglory.
He's pretty good at Vainglory, mate. Yeah.
Early aggression. We're now into the mid stage of the game with the Kraken now on the board. Youngju just needs to pop those wall treads, get on DNZio, but Tribe, they've got other ideas. They're going straight for Kraken now.
Absolutely. The ward treads are a key pickup for Youngju. They're going to need that movement speed. That small burst of speed could be critical for that burst damage for DNZio. But Zio has got a metal jacket.
The split coming out from Ace. They're looking to try and pincer Tribe. Will they commit is the question. DNZio is just taking Youngju down.
Youngju's actually going to use War Treads there as well. Had to use the passageway to get away. This could be a free Kraken to Tribe here. Creation is going to hit the recall. He's going to go back to base. Tribe, free Kraken on the board unless we can get a cheeky steal by Kassa. I don't think so at all. Tassa doesn't quite hit it, and that'll be a free Kraken to Tribe.
DNZio recognized that Ace was split up. He took out the core component of longevity in these team fights, which is the Lyra. Pushed it all the way out. The portal was gone, the Bright Bulwark was gone, suddenly everything to shut down Sky was gone. Easy Kraken.
This Kraken control from Ace is very difficult to play around. They need to force a fight here, or else this game is over.
Two turrets stand in their way. Bright Bulwark comes down. They're going to go in. There is the big ultimate from Max Green. Doesn't quite land. Does refresh it with the Echo. Oblivion is going to come through as well. Max Green's going to be able to block it. War Treads popped. Also, Creation jumps into the back line. DNZio still cutting away. Another Torment comes out. Beautiful stun onto Creation. This rookie really proving his worth on Tribe. Ends up going down, but he helps win the game. Tribe will take game number 1 over Ace Gaming.
16 minutes, 50 seconds, and the Vain Crystal falls. What a way, DNZio, to make a statement.
And it just looks like another day in the office here for Tribe. Either single out Creation or single out Tassa. Remove Tassa from the Protect the Vox composition, and suddenly you just have a Vox.
Yeah, absolutely. And DNZio targeted
taking a bit of food. Fish food comes up straight into the Holy Nova. Youngju helps Tassa secure first blood.
And so
DNZio might be in a little bit of trouble. Go for that splashdown again. There's the Benediction, and he takes a little bit of damage as Max Green does rotate up to the lane.
This is really good from Ace, although actually Creation has to be super careful. I love how they're putting so much pressure on lane here, DNZio. They know that the win condition for Tribe is to get DNZio starting to snowball versus this Vox in lane.
Testing Tassa's backs as we speak. Not sure he'll be able to find kills. Youngju's going to be pretty good at stopping that, but if he steals jungle camps here, then he takes a 10 CS lead and turns it into more. 10 CS in the jungle is a huge amount of CS. Stealing away that Treant at the back is providing so much experience. He's already got a level up on Tassa here.
There's the splashdown. Oh, Fish Food does go a little bit wide. Holy Nova also misses. Here comes DNZio. Splashdown to give Creation a little bit of speed up, but Youngju's on the wrong side of everything. Benediction over the wall. Fish Food doesn't quite connect to Max Green, and that's another kill for Tribe.
T-Tigers with the aggression, the fancy feet, the dodging. This guy is talked about as being the best jungler in the world for a reason, DNZio.
Multi-man stuns. Echo picked up so early on, and his aggression with T-Tigers as well in the jungle. And T-Tigers, look how aggressive he's going. He's picked up his Aftershock. He wants to fight, but nice two-man Fish Food. Wait for it to come out as well. Bursty Judgment does land. Creation takes a little bit of damage, but he's just focusing Max Green right now. Youngju ends up falling over the wall. DNZio gets the snipe.
They're going to take the Gold Miner. They're going to take the Crystal Sentry as well. And Ace are going to fall further and further behind.
You hit the point really well there, DNZio. There is no point having vision if you're not going to do anything with it. It's a way to try and stop these invades, but if you're not going to be able to combat these invades...
T-Tigers pops the boots actually to chase after Tassa, a water wall, and a Fish Food ends up landing. Also, there's the Holy Nova to stun him up. Max Green over the wall. Rose offensive to get T-Tigers out of danger. All the meanwhile, DNZio is just pushing this turret and manages to take it down as well. But Ace aren't quite done just yet. Fish Food, Benediction doesn't quite connect either. Wait for it. Came out a little bit preemptively. Tassa Creation couldn't do anything to stop that turret going down.
Yeah. And also seconds, and so it allows Ace Gaming to play a very sustained team fight, which is exactly what a Grace and Vox want to do.
Exactly, and it also plays into the hyper carry Vox. This is a semi-supportive build from Tassa. It's looking to have maximum cooldown reduction as we get a fight.
Look at this, how DNZio is going so aggressive. Tassa had to use the water wall on himself, but he's just going to run him down. DNZio finds his second kill of the game. Away for it will silence him. A massive divine intervention to keep him alive. Bursty Judgment's not going to quite find anything. Creation does escape with his life for the time being.
This is for everyone at home that doesn't quite really understand this composition to its T. It is a late game, hyper protect, a very mobile carry composition. We've got a fight breaking out.
Nice double Fish Food onto DNZio and Max Green. Max Green gets the double hook, pulls one back in. There's the big stun, but he doesn't quite land as the Crucible gets popped. Same Crucible on side of Tribe as well. Stops the Holy Nova from going off, but look at the marching force of this Vox. Creation, the hyper carry. Fish Food doesn't land, but he's just chasing DNZio. DNZio's still alive somehow. What? Poison Shiv saving his life. The sustain he got from the build was too much, and that'll be Ace losing a member.
And this is very much a difference between the East Asian and North America's style.
Blackweather categorically used to have a Shatterglass into a Broken Myth. He'd play a ranged game with his on-point post level 8. Now with the Aftershock build, this allows T-Tigers to be more aggressive and dive in.
Oh, Creation just gets dragged straight back in. There's the water wall to keep him alive. Fish Food doesn't quite hit T-Tigers, but he's just tanking up at the front line. Meanwhile, DNZio from the back is doing all the damage. Tassa receives a massive divine intervention, a splashdown to heal them all. follow-up, but Creation is nowhere to be found in this fight because he's just not tanky enough. Ends up falling as well. Youngju ends up biting the dust, and Ace will lose one more.
It was a great engage from Max Green, but what I really want to point out about that fight was how DNZio did exactly what DNZio said would be a good win condition and forced the Lorelei out straight away. That forced a divine intervention.
Is going back in. Creation's very low. T-Tigers just biting the bullet there, ended up backing off.
And it forced one of those really crucial divine interventions meant for Vox onto Tassa, and that allowed them then to take out and snowball that fight.
Time and time again to try and take him out, but you can't do that when Max Green is just sitting on top of him. Kraken is going to get started up as well.
Absolutely, they're going to start this Kraken up. They know they can force Ace to come towards them while they have these item spikes. DNZio has got the journey boots, which is going to allow him to chase down Creation or that Lorelei. This is a big move from Tribe. They're going to look to push and bring Ace into an uncomfortable position.
And it's very difficult for Ace to even get in here when they are split like this.
There's the wait for it, does silence one. RomeoBuon to DNZio, but he's already soloing Tassa. Now they're all split up. Creation in a lot of trouble. However, he's doing a lot of damage to T-Tigers. 11 breaking point stacks, a lot more than DNZio has. He has to kite back right now, applying that gift of fire. Creation with the water wall on top of him provides him a massive shield. A divine intervention, keeping the tank Vox alive. There's the big stun, but it's going to not hit. What happened? Creation ended up falling. DNZio turned the fight completely around.
And this is that Dragon's Eye. T-Tigers is starting to scale into a damage threat of his own, and Creation doesn't have shielding because he's had to prioritize the armor against DNZio's weapon power Dargio. Right now, T-Tigers is having so much influence, and it's basically going unnoticed.
DNZio's going in.
Used this boost to go straight in. There's the Holy Nova straight into the fish food. Maybe bit off a little bit more than he can chew. He did. Tassa finds the kill, activates the water wall as well. He's chasing T-Tigers. Max Green is around the corner, but he should be able to get away.
DNZio's down now with 3 seconds up till Creation. They could rotate onto the Kraken.
T-Tigers still going in. Most offensive and gets the kill in a 2v1. Youngju just could not burst him down quick enough, and Tassa didn't even have water wall up.
Yeah, and what's really important to note now is also that this is a point in the game where Ace have categorically been better than most teams. Late game team fighting and decision making has been their forte. Backdoor attempts, really crucial decisions that have been made, especially in their Impunity series. That is exactly what they excelled at.
Fusions will come through here. Ace want to contest this Kraken.
Jane doesn't quite land from Max Green. Splashdowns all over the place as well to speed the rest of Ace up. They're Kraken about half HP. Nice fist food onto Max Green, but they are going to go for the engage. DNZio on the back line. Max Green, can he engage? However, because he is so low, wall treads anyway. Fish food ends up missing. Massive burst damage landing onto Creation. The tank Vox has fallen. Can they turn it around? A double knockout comes through. They take out Max Green, but is it enough? No, it's not. T-Tigers dashes straight in, and with the DNZio's help, finishes him off. Youngju is going to fall as well, and Tribe with the ace.
And we still have no shielding coming through for Creation.
Really important for a Grace to have an Echo. It's categorically what makes her one of the strongest captains in the game. Here goes Tribe's attempt to push onto this turret.
Yeah, turret's going to easily fall. One swing of the Kraken's arms. It goes down. It is fairly weak, though, as Creation is managing to chunk it out. About 2/3 HP already. T-Tigers gets clammed up as well. Nice water wall actually onto Creation to keep him alive. He's going to march forward, divine intervention to heal him up. Also, there's T-Tigers caught up in the fish food. Uses the Rose defensive Max Green with the Wartress pop, but DNZio's all alone. A fish food to land the stun. Big stun as well from Max Green's going to get blocked by the Crucible. Creation's turning this one around. Another water wall to keep him alive. Another kill. 2-piece for Creation. Max Green is going to fall as well. Make that a triple kill, but the Kraken is still chewing up their base.
And Tassa has been so good with the placements of his stuns. DNZio has subbed out his armor. He's gone for a bonesaw. That's an all-in from him. They are looking to win this next fight.
Max Green's a little bit called out. Torment onto 2. There's the stun. However, Crucible is used from Ace. They're still going to chase. Youngju going fairly low, but a nicely placed fish through from Tassa will stop DNZio's advances, and a splashdown should get them out to safety.
Yeah, the Echo was used there by Max Green, but a fish food has caught him up. They may still look for a re-engage. There's no Crucible available for Youngju.
Creation goes in. Divine intervention to heal him up. There's the water wall as well. Another big stun from Max Green's going to get blocked. Water wall again. Divine intervention keeps him alive. He is so tanky. T-Tigers ends up falling. Double Holy Nova, but Creation's too low to carry on this fight. He's going to go straight back in. However, DNZio cleans up one, but they end up trading. Now Creation, last member alive is Max Green, and he's easily going to dispatch him. Back-to-back ace, back-to-back triple kill, and Creation Creation and Tassa are heading straight for the Kraken.
Tribe left this far too long. This is late game hyper carry Vox. He is so mobile, so well protected, and he's got every item that he needs to be online right now. That double divine intervention was team fight and game saving for Ace. And he takes him out of the fight straight away, knowing full well he has the protection of the water wall and the divine intervention. It is such clever, tempered aggression play from Creation.
We speak about that as a broken myth has just been finished for T-Tigers. More Pierce onto Creation, maybe now T-Tigers can take down the Juggernaut.
DNZio playing frontline, gets sent to about half HP. Ace did pop the War Treads as well. It's going to enable the Kraken to push through and break open the base. 2 turrets stand in their way now, but only 1 for Tribe. They're going to leave the Kraken there. They're going to heal up, go back to base, clear out some of Tribe's jungle. And that's going to be it. 24 minutes into the game. 2 Krakens have been on the board. This game couldn't be any closer.
Pick up a metal jacket so he can survive Creation, knowing full well he's the Juggernaut. And really, when we look over towards the side of Ace, there is only one Atlas Pauldron. That's the only thing that DNZio would want a reflex block for. Make sure he doesn't get attack speed slowed. Youngju may go in for it, but Max Green can provide a Crucible to stop it coming through.
Wait, Ace are on the wrong side here. What's going on? Is this a backdoor attempt? Is this a base race? Is this going to be it?
DNZio's going to use his boots in. T-Tigers is there as well. Creation and Tessa have to get back. But Max Green, the rookie, hooks him in. He pulls him in as well. Tribe, they're going to get the backdoor. DNZio puts up the flare, and T-Tigers will end game number 2. Tribe 2-0 up against Ace Gaming.
Tribe take a page out of Ace Gaming's book yesterday. A double backdoor. 1-2 games here for Ace in their semi-finals against Impunity, when Ace knew that they could not win against this Lorelei jungle. The control in the team fights, they opted in for a backdoor, and Tribe said, thank you very much, we'll take that, and we'll take a game 2 as well.